Hi, it's Nikki here and welcome to episode 3 of our Curious L&D Conversation, this month all about training without a training budget. And this week we are talking about making the most of your in-house resources. This is as close as something that I could get to that looked like a company. So in-house resources, that's what we're talking about today. So 3 tips for you to really consider not just the resources, but the people that you've actually already got in your company that you could develop in order so that they could develop others. So we're up to tip number 6. So the first thing to think about is the people that you've got that just naturally help other people. These people might make really good in-house trainers, and in-house trainers are people who already have a day-to-day role and they take on a voluntary training role. They are fantastic for things like inductions and being able to greet people when they first come in, or academies. So academies are usually set up if you've got quite a lot of stuff to learn when somebody first joined the company. So if there's lots of policies and processes that they have to go through, academies are the on the job side of things. So you're not in training anymore, but you're actually physically doing the work, but you kind of need somebody there really to help ask. So volunteer trainers or champions or academy professionals, I don't know, you can make up whatever title you want. But you're looking for people that are really keen to help others. They just naturally do it. They answer the questions, that they enjoy helping other people out. You can develop them in order to develop your new starters. So that's tip number 6. Look for those people in your company and find them a role where they can do that. Tip number 7 then is looking for the same again, but perhaps at a higher level. So now you're looking for managers or senior managers who again enjoy helping people, but it needs to be more at a business level. So mentoring programs. You don't necessarily have to have a very formal mentoring program set up to make this work. It could just be that you have noticed that somebody is struggling in a particular area and you think they would make a good match with somebody else in order to be an unofficial mentor. But having said that, setting up a formal mentoring program won't cost you much money at all anyway. It just costs time for you to plan it and also time for them to be involved in it. If you're going to make it work, though, you kind of need that structure in place. So mentoring programs are another one. And the last one that I've got about in-house resources is to think more about digital side of things. So if you've got people in your company that you feel are quite expert in their area, but they may not necessarily be the kind of face-to-face person or an academy person or that kind of thing. What about digital? What about stuff like this? What about getting them to either share some specific knowledge that could be face to camera? It could be podcast if they don't want to be on camera. It could be writing documents so that that's uploaded into a resource library. Anything like that. Basically, what you're doing is you are just looking for what people are good at, and you are looking for areas to help them develop into that particular area. The more that you can do that, the more people will stay with you because they're enjoying what they're doing, and the more everybody gets to learn from their either personality or experience. So there's my 3 to do with in-house resources for this particular episode. So the first one was about either in-house trainers, champions, or academies, looking for the people that can develop other people, particularly in inductions and newer places, new starters. Mentoring programs for kind of more senior people who want to share their experiences, and digital for those experts that may not want the face-to-face aspect of things, but really should be sharing the expert knowledge that they have. In the last episode, we are going to be looking at the last 2 tips, and I've got a bonus tip for you as well. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you on the next one.